Get out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, SP, how are you? Thank you for sharing me out. I was going to also share myself out. Hey, Empath, how are you? How are you feeling today? Yeah, I saw your what's that? Your Mother's Day video. You had me cracking up. Oh my gosh. You- I think you was getting on your mother's nerve. Oh, shit, I think she took it in stride though, but I think that was the Mother's Day video you did. That was too funny. Too funny. SP, do you know Empath? Introduce you guys, you can go into each other's channel, maybe. Yeah, and you kept on with it. And your father, he cracked a little smile, I think, later. So I think he said, I'm just going to endure. uh, I think, they know it's for YouTube or whatever. And it was entertaining. I know you was really getting on her nerve, but I did see them smile. But I don't think they wanted to just come right out with that, you know, hearty laugh, because then I think they thought, well, she gonna keep on if we laugh at her. So not intentionally, but thought I was funny that night. Yeah, yeah, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because for Mother's Day I just kind of chilled. It was just nice looking at movies and just I can chill when I want to, but it's even when just answering all the texts, so people wishing me a happy Mother's Day, but my mother passed away years ago, and my father a few years after. So for Mother's Day and Father's Day, I really um I really don't even celebrate it. You know what I mean? I uh I send my happy Mother's Day to different people, but since the passing of both my parents, I really, I don't celebrate it myself. Now, me and my daughter, we used to go out and we used to go to the Mother's Day brunch, you know, with each other. So we used to do that, but then one year we missed it and then we kind of stopped and then, Hey Zed, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I hope everybody is clicking that like button before they come in. Um, so I appreciate you guys just coming in and supporting my channel. Thank you very much. And I really didn't have a topic per se, just, whatever we wanted to talk about. Yes, I've never celebrated Father's Day for good reasons, I guess. Yeah. I just don't celebrate it anymore. I try not to really think about it, but when people are texting you and then I text back or whatever, but if I could get away with just uh forgetting about those days, I would, because of course, I think about my parents a lot. So it's not even one particular day that I am thankful that what they taught me, and the experiences I had, and, the family vacations when they were around, whatever. I think about that. So, to have a specific day, it's just, I would kind of do it out for me, for me. Other people have, their parents. So, be thankful that you guys still have your parents. And I know you honor that day, Mother's Day and Father's Day sometimes, but I just could do without it. After you finish with the good memories, and then you think about the fact that they're not there. So, so anyway, so what do you guys want to talk about? Yesterday was, drama filled, so I was trying to come on today and kind of forget about, certain things. So I wanted to come in and talk about something maybe fun, something positive, something that will, that, if, inspiring maybe. Um, I've been trying to just look at comedy, on TV, nothing serious, nothing serious. So anyway, BET has this comedy on, um, about last night, and I've seen it before, but it's a good movie. So I think it's in my collection of saved movies in my DVR. So I'll probably watch it from the beginning after the live. So what have you been up to, Empath? What you've been up to? I know people are beginning to go back to work. I don't know how I feel about that, because I have family members that yesterday was their first day back. And I've been trying to give them a little space so they, going back to work after you've been off for a little bit, then going back and then not really feeling comfortable, about, the situation. Empath says, after my dear grandfather passed away, I learned that I am actually a princess and heir to much wealth. What in the world? Oh my gosh. So you are royalty. Too soon to reopen, but Texas governor says different. Yeah, I think it's too soon to Empath, because before, people were saying, they were just really dogmatic. The official government officials, the face mask, the washing of your hands, and really, was just making sure everybody was staying home unless they had to go, out for food or whatever. But the social distancing and everything. So, and then you turn around and people are going back to work, and I understand it, but still, I would have a problem. I personally would have a problem of going back if I had to do it. And I'm still doing the self quarantine. I'm still doing it. Um, People elsewhere, they can do it they want to, but I'm still going to practice what I've been practicing because I'm concerned about how it would affect me. I have people close to me that I'm concerned about, which when I talked to them, they were reassuring me that they were going to stay safe. So they're, I have some, they're smart. The people I'm talking about, but they're smart. So I think they're going to take extra precautions, whatever. But I'm with you, empath. I'm with you. It's too soon. But so, you know what? I always say this, and when you mentioned about actually being a princess, um, a lot of us Afro Americans, we always say, and I believe it, that we come from royalty, that we come from kings and queens. And I truly believe, and I believe this for a long time. If I was to trace, um, if I was to trace my lineage, I believe I would find some royalty. I really, really believe it. And even if I didn't, I am the daughter of the Most High. Would you say yes? We definitely all come from royalty. Yeah, but see, the thing is, empath, you can trace yours. I mean, it's right there. You don't need any tracing. This information is right there. So it's like, how does that feel to know exactly where you come from, exactly to pinpoint the country in Africa, to actually know who your actual ancestors are. Empath, you are in a very beautiful situation as far as you know exactly it is Nigerian. You are Nigerian. So I'm not really sure exactly where I come from. But like I said, even if I traced back my lineage and found out that I wasn't from royalty, which I don't believe that, but even if I was, like I said, I am the daughter of the Most High. I am the daughter of the King of Kings. So that part, yeah, I'm sure of that part. But are you having problems hearing me, Emma? It looks like my audio is right, but I'm not sure. It looks like my microphone's working. Yeah, I just I was just really thinking about that part where you really know who you are. We were kidnapped from a great deal of our roots. That's right. Fortunately, I know that my grandfather was the chief and eventually my father, my mother. Wow. Okay, you can hear me well. Okay. Yes, that's the good thing. You know exactly who your grandfather was and eventually your father. And so I know a few of the people in movies in Africa um, they're from Africa. They know who they are, and that's when you. Because let me just say this: I was able to go to Kenya and Tanzania years ago, and if it were not for my kids, I would have come back and then kind of got everything together and at least bought a house there or had a house that I could visit often. Um, but because I had children, having children is expense, and you can't really. They were little. They were younger. I'll put it that way. So it's not that it would be so easy for them to pack up and leave their friends or whatever, their way of life, but I could have. But at least I would have gotten someplace that when I wanted to visit, I had someplace to go to. And because it was Kenya that I visited, it probably would have been because I've not been to Nigeria and Ghana and all those places. Because it was Kenya that I visited, I probably would have been more apt to move there, and then when you're there, you can venture out, and if you need to move. Plus, you know, the American dollar will go further, you know. But at this stage of my life, it's like, okay, I know if I moved there, um, if I moved there, my dollar would go faster, what I accumulated from my jobs. But it's just my children, they're older now, and I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to do it. But you say my father, grandfather, and my first child are all named Godwin. That's their first name. They okay, okay. So that's a good tradition. That's a good tradition. I didn't name either, my sons after their father. I didn't do that. Um, I'm trying to think. Let's see. I called him Papa, so it's like, okay, what was his real name, my grandfather? It's like, I called him Papa so much, I have to think. I'll think of it a little bit. Samuel. That's what it was like. Okay, what was his name? And then on my dad's side, my grandfather's name was Isaiah. So it was both biblical names. So I am just don't you feel like a lazy mood, or is that just me? The weather is not bad outside. It's a little bit dreary. The sun's out just a little bit, peeking over the clouds, but it's such a lazy day for me. It's like, okay, I just wanted to, and that's why I use the avatar instead of put on my camera because, you know, I just didn't feel like getting out of my pajamas. Uh, After the live, I'm gonna take me a good shower and put on another pair of pajamas. So it's pajama day today. And don't be surprised if I come in and turn on my camera and I'm still in pajamas. But I just didn't, I just feel just like a lazy day today. Just I'm not even going to cook. I'm just gonna pop something in the microwave and that's dinner. And usually I've been cooking a lot since, recently because I people are going to take out or they're having delivery. And I'm sorry, I'm not speaking for anybody but myself, but I don't, I'm not, you know, I'm not ready for delivery or pickup yet. I'm not ready. Um, I'm just not. I'm not ready for that. So I feel better making my own stuff. But like my kids, oh, they'll order. They'll do that in a minute. Order a pizza, go to the drive-through, whatever. It don't even bother them. But for me, but many others, I'm not ready for the takeout and delivery. Nah, nah. So You're not still in Nigeria, are you? Are you you're in the States, right? Empath. Just a second. I just want to make sure because sometimes I miss things when I'm looking at StreamYard. So sound down. Okay. Oh, okay. You were born here. Oh, drive through is good for me. Good for you. Okay. Okay. Your mom's from Louisiana. Okay. Oh, I've never been to Louisiana. I want to go to Louisiana and I want to go to Tennessee. And I say those two states because they're not far from each other. I can go on the train and I can and they have like a tour type thing where you go to different restaurants and I want to go to eat. That's what I want to go. I want to enjoy some down home cooking, some real gumbo, some real Cajun Creole food. I want to go to Tennessee. I want to get some. I've never tasted their barbecue. I just want to. I just want to do like a eating vacation. My purpose just to taste different foods that I'm used to, but not where they are originated, not the food that like Louisiana is known for the good food. Tennessee, Memphis is known for the good barbecue. So I want to, and then plus I've never seen those parts of the state. So I want to, go to places, states. I've been to a lot of states. I've been to a lot of places, but I've never been to Louisiana, Tennessee, Florida, places like that. And I just want to experience, how people are out that way, what they eat, where they like to go to have fun, and you know, so that part, and I would have to wait for a while. What's going on? I'm just not going to rush and do that. And plus, I'm just really looking forward if that could ever happen again, but I'm looking forward to going back and taking cruises again. I love going on cruises. I miss it, and they've been sending me things about booking a cruise right now, but I don't feel comfortable about booking a cruise. Even if I book it next year, I would have to I would have to see what's going to happen before I get on anybody's cruise ship, because we know what happened, when this thing first started. I don't want to be stranded out there on no ship. Hold on just a second. I have to do something on my phone really quick. Um, hold on. Hold on just a second. Okay. So did you learn how to cook from your mom, Empath? Because that, like I had said once before, my mother brought me in the kitchen really early, and she's from Arkansas. She was from Arkansas, so she was, all those southern dishes. So I learned my cooking from my mom, and the good thing about it is my mom did a lot of cooking from scratch. She wasn't about opening up any cans or boxes. She made her cakes and pies, her crusts, and everything that she cooked, she made from scratch. So I'm glad that I learned that way. And if I cook the other way, and I try to cook all from scratch too. But if I open a can or a box or something, it a recipe it that's a shortcut for a recipe I have, and I do that. But mainly, I cook from scratch myself. My cornbread. Now I'll get some of that Jiffy cornbread mix just for those times that I want to make it real quick and pop it in the oven, whatever. But for the most part, I take my time and I make my cornbread from scratch. Um, Especially if you're doing dressing. I've seen people make cornbread dressing and use Jiffy. Like, oh, you guys, that's too sweet. Jiffy cornbread, that's good for some things, but not to make cornbread unless you like sweet dressing. So, yes, okay. I just shared myself out, so we'll see. And going lives and starting at 4 every day, I find out that a lot of people go lives around that time. So a lot of people that I support me, and I say, "Oh no!" And I don't want to change. I don't want to change my life because I want to be. I don't want to change the time because I want to be consistent. And and so I want to draw people that are not. I know. Cornbread, yes, yes, yes. I mean, I cannot. I guess I could, but I don't want to eat greens without cornbread. I just made oxtail stew. Gotta have cornbread. If I cook beef stew, gotta have cornbread. Now I can cook a pot of chili and I could eat chili with crackers, but for the most part, if I make some cornbread, it really, I don't know, cornbread just go with so much, doesn't it? No? You tried to go live yesterday? Huh. Do you think it could have been your Wi-Fi acting up, or was it YouTube? Maybe you should try because you can get up to a certain amount of hours with StreamYard. See, I'm on StreamYard right now, and I had a few hours left, but I went ahead and um, got the subscription, so I can continue to use it. So if I have the option, of using the avatar, that's the best feature that I like about StreamYard is using the avatar if I want to stay in my pajamas. And also I like the fact that, you can have a panel, you can invite people to join you. So I like those two features. Yes, oxtails with cornbread, rice cap. Oh yes, yes. But this time with the oxtails, I put potatoes and carrots, red and green pepper. What else? What else did I put in there? That can't be all. Onion. Yeah, I instead of rice, I put put potatoes in. Cabbage. I didn't do it this time, but yeah, that's good. That's good. Try StreamYard as well. Not at home right now. Or maybe I will try a silent stream later. How have you ever when have you ever did a live with silent stream? And if you have, how was how did it go? Because a lot of people like them. But then some people were saying, oh no, I couldn't go on a silent stream. That would be so boring for me. So I don't know. How did it go? Your silent stream, if you've done that before. I've not done a silent stream. I'm too much of a talker. I would want it was if I put a silent stream, I would probably talk through it. Would you say I'm starting to really appreciate Pinterest? Yeah, you was telling the other day that you got all those views. I might check it out as far as because I cook a lot and I bake a lot. So and I do other crafts and stuff. So, I would have to get some things. I would have to finish some projects first. I got, so much on my plate right now. I would have to finish some projects. So, in order to even entertain the thought of you know, another social media, I do YouTube the most, and then second would be Twitter. Um, I have an Instagram account, but it's like I forget that I have it. I forget that, so I don't even use it that much. And every now, and I'll get alerts, that someone's put a picture up or whatever, and I'll get those. But uh, I don't know. I just don't. I don't. I'm not on it a lot. But Pinterest, like I was saying the other day, I like to go on there and get decorating ideas. Especially in the past where when I would make cakes. So you think so? I don't know, SP. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Cause like I said, I have to get something off my plate. I have to finish a project, a couple, at least a couple of my projects that I'm doing. Impact said, yes, it's not always so easy to do silence. Sometimes I would end up talking anyway. Yeah, that would be me. That would be me. I would, it's supposed to be silent and not be talking through it. So that would be hard. I went on a live. This was a few months ago. This one lady, she cracked me up. She had a silent and she had on her pajamas. She put the, camera or phone or whatever in her bedroom. She put um, the little things over her eyes. She put the things over her eyes. I forget what you call it, so to be dark in the room. And she actually fell asleep. And it was funny. The people was coming in and they were kind of, laughing to each other, talking about, oh, listen, she's snoring. And they were just LOL all over the place. And it's like, uh-uh, I am not going to watch somebody sleep and then snored too. It's like, but they had a good time. They had a good time with it. Just laughing, not really laughing at her, making fun, but the fact that she actually did a live for hours with her sleeping. I mean, and she would sleep for real, for real. No faking there. Empath says, so funny that I am usually such a quiet person. And you know what? I have my moments. I'm not a quiet person though, but I have my moments where I do just want silence, but I don't want to watch somebody sleep, of course. Yeah, I have my moments. Yeah, SP. Yeah. This is a live, but it's a podcast. I do the podcast. I do the videos, of course. But I think I like this, the lives, not the silent lives. I think I like this better because, for one thing, I just keep it as is. I don't. The only editing I do is I put something in the description area. I just kind of copy and paste from the other ones and put the general information. So this is easier, but I don't. I've sent some things to Twitter, So I just feel I don't know if I would do any better on Pinterest. I don't know, but you can judge by that because you've been on it, you've used it. I only use it when I want to gain something. I don't, put anything into it. I'm probably going to be on here probably, I said that the other day, but I'm probably just going to be on for just an hour. Um, I want to do something with, I have 3 dogs, so I want to do something with my dogs. I want to have time to play with them. Then I want to, do that little brushing segment, uh, that ritual, whatever you want to call it, with my dogs. So I want to allow some time because usually I'm so busy, they follow me around the house. And, when I allow them to, they follow me around the house. And so animals you have to give attention to. So I'm going to spend some good time with my dogs. I did that. I was thinking about, just designating their own little channel as P. I really was thinking about that. I'm not sure. Actually, my son had told me that I should because, they do some silly things and they do some things that you don't expect an animal. You're like, oh, that's kind of smart. Well, why are you so stupid when I tell you to come here? Sometimes you just look at me, acting dumb, looking at me like I owe you money. So, uh, yeah, I was thinking about that, but I don't know. It's like, okay, 3 channels, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. But, even if I just film them as P, it's like, uh, editing involved, and yeah, funny animals make for good content. Yeah, I see people on YouTube. They got monkeys. One person had a pet bat, bat. I can't go for that. but to each his own. I saw someone with two otters. I mean, they're cute. Those otters are so cute. They're house trained. So, so the content creator says, I don't know, but they're supposed to be house trained. Okay, what else? Of course, dogs and cats. And SP says, I think that's why Pinterest is doing so well, the quote. Okay. Yeah, if I can get some things off of my plate, get rid of some of the things I'm doing, then I can venture off and, maybe experiment with Pinterest. But I have been thinking about another channel for dogs, but I think I might just add one and just right now, just have it ready. Right now, just have it on my other email and not lump it all with the two channels that I have it like totally separate and just kind of keep that till I figure out what I want to do. But yeah, okay, okay, GLM, okay, okay. I hear you, but I'm telling you, girl, that hurt me. That hurt me because, see, and I didn't want to talk about this today, but I appreciate the fact that you're coming to me. But it hurt me because you and I have known each other for a minute. And there was I I I just couldn't. I guess it took me a long time to get everything because I just couldn't imagine. No, no, I just didn't want to believe it. It didn't seem like your nature, and that's what hurt the most. That it didn't seem like your nature. So, hi, Asi, how are you? Thank you for joining me. But I did think that it was her because of certain things that's happened. You were adamant about that. You said, I'm not going to talk bad. I'm not going to talk bad. And I said, oh, you don't have to talk bad. But I personally, when SP wanted to give up his wrench and he wanted to give it to you, which I was fine with, because basically because I had known you so long that that was not a problem. But I'm gonna tell you right now that hurt me to the core because I would never had thought that you would do something like that. And I was very convinced, and I'm gonna be totally honest about it. I was very convinced because of the way things happened that I was being used. So let me just say it. I was being used and manipulated to get that wrench with with an agenda. Um, and it was just hard for me to grasp that. It was just hard for me to grasp because we never had a problem. You came to my channel respectfully, uplifting, encouraging, supportive. I went to your channels with you singing. I never said anything but encouraging and inspirational things. And then with me watching certain things that's happening, let me read the comment. Did it? Why do you know? Why? This is I never needed to. Of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you wasn't the one who who initiated the wrench, and it was okay with me that SP did because I'm thinking I wasn't thinking no big thing as far as him giving it up because it's something to be a moderator and this channel and that channel when you got your own channel. You're a moderator, you know. I just it was hard for me to take a breath, but it just was so convenient that all of that took place. And then it was um, targeted at AGT. And see, I see, but again, let me put it this way. Again, the drama is brought to my channel. GLM, if you truly want to get rid of all this, then what is the thing with Aussie? Aussie is saying, you're not talking to him. Do a live about me, and you know what I'm going to do? Drop all this crap. We don't go anywhere near you. I didn't have problems. And I know what you're saying. I don't think I don't hear you. Don't think I'm not reading your comments. Anyone that's talking now. But nothing started. There was no drama until you got the wrench, and there was no drama until AQT was being muted. All of this, I didn't have a dog in this fight. I was watching things, and like I said before, nobody had ever asked to be a mod in my channel, and then when I go to other channels, they don't like that sort of thing. Let me be in control of who I want to mod. So SP brought it up, and I didn't think anything about it. I really didn't. That's okay. All right. No hard feelings or anything. Because like I said, I don't want it. It just spreads yourself very thin if you're in this. You're a content creator and you are mod on all these channels. So it didn't. It didn't. I didn't hold SP. Like but nothing was happening until that happened, and then the person that was targeted what happened to be associated with Aussie. And AGT was like, I don't I don't have no problem with, and you're saying the same thing. I have no problem with AQT. But I'm just saying I look at what's going on in my channel. Now, I might be a little bit on the late freight sometimes because I don't see the comments later, and then to see the truth, if somebody's hitting whatever, I have to go on my phone. So I wasn't watching my phone. I was not watching my phone, and it just seemed so coincidental that she was being targeted. And see, I suspected some things, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Aussie or AQT did not ever mention you to me, never. But because I've been on people live, and then and then somebody comes on, and other person, and it has happened to me, they bow out, say, okay, and then they leave or keep quiet. I notice those things because I have experience with those things. So I figured out, okay, there's some tension there. I don't know why, but I'm not going to mention it. Not my business, but I'm not going to say anything about it. I will show you I'm not going to bully it into silence by any way. And that's fine. All I know is it just seemed to me to be too much of a coincidence. And see, I'm not about the drama. I mean, we could talk about drama as far as uh, uh, series, these reality series and stuff. That's all the drama I want is from a television. If we talk about that kind of drama or what have you, then that's fine with me. Oh, you talked to her today? Who? AQT? I don't think they did mention me up until yesterday. No, never. It's just that I observed things, and I observed who was targeted, and I observed the people that I have given riches to. Then I observed that all the drama. And see, the thing about it, you guys can battle and have whatever misunderstandings or fight or whatever. Like I said, I ain't got a dog in this fight. But my resentment comes and my hurt comes, more so hurt than any resentment. It is brought to my channel. I have, of course, I want my life to grow. But there's 11 people in my life right now. This is the highest that I've had. I've only been on for a couple of weeks or whatever. And hey, it is what it is. Come to my channel when you're talking about cooking oxtails, like me and, Empath was talking. And I know that I will share it out. I shared myself out. SP shared me out. And I appreciate you, SP. But because of the drama yesterday, and I was so hurt behind it on the first, I had to come back. I had to clear my head, think about what was going on, and then come back because I ended that live abruptly. And I didn't like being surprised like that. I didn't like that crap being brought to my channel. And I felt blindsided. And it okay, also says, we had a deal not to attack each other in public. We never mentioned you. No, they didn't. Not to me. No, they didn't. Shame on you. You didn't keep your end of the deal. Tell me why I would do that. Why would I do that to you or AQT? Yes, I talked to AQT. Okay. Why would you do it to me? What gives you the right to go around YouTube attacking me? Oh, Lord. Can we just get along? I'm not interested in battling this man. We don't need to talk to each other. I will show you. May God strike me down if I'm lying to you. Yeah, you're saying that you don't want to talk to Aussie. You don't need to talk to him. But it involves three people. So, to me, in order to get some kind of resolution, and by you not wanting to talk to Aussie, it's just turning on you. You know, I don't understand. Hey, AQT, how you doing? And see, let me tell you guys something that I did mention, not not on air. It's bigger things happening in this world. Dude, people are dying. This is pure bull crap. No, I didn't cuss. I started to, but no, I didn't. My grandbaby had the virus. Yes, she's fine now, but I still worry about her. I worry about my daughter. She went back to work yesterday. I don't have time for this, guys. Okay, whatever happened, whatever misunderstanding, whatever disagreement, I want it to end right here, right now. Because, see, I got bigger fish to fry. And if we go back and forth, I'm sorry, SP, I see you. I see you. Let me read. You had said something else. Let's see. Oh, I thought you did. Hold on. SP says, I don't have a problem with anybody. No, I didn't think you did, SP. But Frank GTV. You said, but. He says that I don't know. I needed a laugh. I needed a laugh because this is just because I dropped too much content. I'm still so, and I'm still supporting. Go look at all these videos and you will see my comments. What you say, AQT? I'm okay, Miss Marilyn. Good, good. Okay, let's see. I'm not trying to make you any more upset than what you are. I'm not interested in any of this nonsense. I just want you to understand this is a lie. And then SP is giving AQT a happy belated Mother's Day. I'm just saying, guys, this is just YouTube. This is not going to cure cancer. This is not going to stop the virus. This is not This has no, YouTube is supposed to be for entertainment purposes. And if I want to get dramatic, let's bring on 90 Day Fiance. Okay, we can have a good old time with some drama from there. Let's not fight amongst each other because it serves no purpose. It doesn't, guys. It's not worth it. Whether you had part in it or not, GLM, whether you had part in it or not, I forgive you. But I don't know if anything at this point can be proven that you didn't do it. I don't know. I'm not going to spin my wheels round and round and round and back and forth because each person probably could state a good case. But I don't have time for that. This is time that none of us won't get back. Like I said, this is not serving any purpose. Also says, I am going to say every little thing I know in my life, everything ever. You want to trash me and others, so you go ahead and do it. Hope to see you in 3 hours. Oh Lord Jesus. Take the wheel. No, no, take the whole car. Good Lord. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I guess I just said a lot of nothing. Prove it here where it happens. Okay, you know what, guys? Y'all got something to hash out. Um, I'm just gonna read. I'm gonna read comments because what I'm saying, what I'm appealing to everybody involved, include myself. It don't seem like it looks like it's falling on deaf ears. Okay, so well, I'm glad you guys are speaking to other people. Let me I missed so much. Okay, SP is talking to Joanna's creative circle. AQT is saying then prove it here where it happened. Yeah, yeah. You ain't gonna like it. And then I was bye bye. That's Aussie. Aussie says so go ahead. SP says, where's the fish? What fish? Oh, you talking to somebody else, huh? Okay. I have to understand what's going on. AQT says, I'm sorry, Miss Marilyn, I'm going to leave. This is not about me. You don't have to leave, AQT, unless you want to. Unless you want to. I don't even want to invite anybody on the panel because um, I don't want it played out here. I was going to let you guys talk and just I listen because I've been trying ever since GLM. I've been trying ever since you came on and then other parties came on to appeal to everybody. I shouldn't even be in this, to be honest. AQ T says, I'm sorry, Miss Marilyn, I'm gonna leave. This is not for me. Okay. Okay. You said you had some fish to fry. Shut up, FP. Okay, catfish. Now, you happy? SP, you know what? I see what you're trying to do. And laughter is good. I see what you're trying to do. I just, it just, to me, it's just not coincidence that one event kind of spiraled into this, and this, and it shouldn't have on my channel. Shouldn't have. Ultimately, it's disrespectful to me. And I have not done, and nobody on this channel right now in the bushes or wherever you at can say that you come on my live and I'm about all this. Um, I wish I did have some fish SP, and I'm laughing, guys, because this situation is sad. It's sad. I do feel like I was used. I'm gonna be very honest. I feel like I was used. Let me just go on with what I feel. What to me was evident. I feel like it was the golden opportunity, since one person or two people were coming into my life. And then, since that was happening, you can go for one or both of those people, or you could target one or two of those people. And that's how I feel. That's how I felt. I really feel used. I really feel disrespected. And yes, I did something that I really didn't want to do, and this is addressed to you, GLM. I wanted it. I wanted it to stop. I felt it was you that was targeting people on my life, and I'm gonna be real about it. I really did. It hurt me that I had to do that because we never had a problem. Ever, ever, never had a problem. She bullies everyone, and this isn't going to work. No, sad. Who you telling? There's no fish out there. Yes, I took them. Go home. Go outside and play, SP. Go outside and play. Put on your mask and your gloves. Wash your hands. I'm just done with you. I'm just done with you. LOL. Who did right? Okay, okay. Elsie is saying that you know who did it. Okay, who did it then? I just, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling you how I felt yesterday and how I feel today. I didn't want this to continue because I'm gonna be honest with all you guys, that bothered me. I went on a live. I get insomnia anyway. And then if there's that little extra tension, I really, really can't go to sleep. I went on a live last night and because I couldn't sleep. And about 2:30 in the morning, I was just, I felt tired, but I couldn't sleep. So I just let the live run. So GLM, this is affecting me. And, hey, Shawana, how you doing? How are you doing? I've had better days, but you know, I'm 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 not gonna complain because what all's happening. Like I said, I had no part in any of it. It was brought to me. GLM says, well, let me read Aussie. Oh, and Miss Empath, I see your big ass. What? Okay, I am going to say every little thing I know in life. Okay, I read that. I think I read that. You want to trash me now, so you go ahead and do. Okay. GLM says, hope to see you in 3 hours. This is a reflection of you, not of me. I have the right to clear my name. GLM, if we are good, why does my name have to be in this stream or your stream? Huh, okay, good question. Good question. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Every little thing I'm going to talk about. Oh, Lord. Shwana, I think you just walked into some poo poo. Sorry. Sorry, empath. Sorry, you guys. No, I think you got it wrong, SP. Where's the beef? Remember that? And they trying to act like beef is scarce now. That's the question you should be asking. Whose lie is it? It can be proven. Prove it then. Prove it here. Okay, okay, okay. Let me put it this way, you guys, because y'all listen to me, guys. Listen to me, guys. Let me put it this way. What do you guys, since you guys are here on my channel right now, and like I said, I ain't about the drama, but Aussie has a point. We're here, right now. I already yesterday felt used and disrespected. Okay, so here you guys state to me, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to go no place because you guys don't understand all of this, and you guys that are quiet. I'm talking to you guys too. You guys that don't have nothing to do with this, but you guys are listening. Whether you guys know about it, know this or not, this is all going in our spirit. All this negativity. Am I right? So, what do you guys want to do? Okay, I lost track. Hey, DeRosa. How you doing, DeRosa? Welcome to the channel. Okay, I'm addressing this to Aussie. AQT only, because I think AQT, I really think AQT is like, why me? And I'm addressing this to GLN. You guys tell me, we're on the platform, right now, what do you guys want me to do to help clear this up? I'm almost afraid to invite anyone to, on a panel. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of afraid to do that, So but I don't know. Would that solve it? Not together. Not together. One at a time. So you can't argue back and forth, and then nobody knows what nobody's doing. Or is that insane? Am I opening up another can of worms by even saying that? Because that's not what I want to do. I don't think it's going to be resolved right now. It may be one of those kind of things that's going to take time and absence. Uh, Somebody give me a clue. Even the people that's in the bushes, somebody give me a clue, because I don't know, guys. I'm just lost for words. Um, Holly Quinn says, "Hey, Holly Quinn, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, Miss Marilyn. I'm your newest subscriber from yesterday. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna check you out. Thank you so much. Oh, you watch my food. Yes, I love to cook, girl. My mom brought me in years ago, taught me how to cook, and she was one of them southern cooks. All I can tell you in your kind heart is that you can't fix stupid, my love. Ooh, girl, hush. Ooh, say it. You let your light shine regardless of situation. Yes, 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 Holly Quinn. Yes, Holly Quinn. I try, but you know what? It just, I know I shouldn't be hurt, but yesterday and today my feelings are hurt because I didn't have no ought against nobody here on this channel, and probably people that's just listening. I said I don't have no problem. I didn't have a problem with anyone until I felt disrespected and used. So, Tan's world. Hey, Tan, she said, hello, at being Marilyn Gail. How are you? Okay, I'm probably reading the same. Excuse me, guys, if I'm reading the same thing twice. It's just, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just not used to I'm not used to it. But I do kind of feel like, okay, everybody that's involved is here now. So, you know, if y'all want me just to shut up and see if they can hash things out. Holly Quinn says, no problems, Miss Marilyn. We all get disrespected in this YouTube world. Say it again for the people in the back, Holly Quinn. It's just deciphering the BS. It's messy. It's very messy. Because, like I said, things were done, and I just felt manipulated. Nobody wants to feel like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this so I can do that. And in the interim, I'm going to put being Marilyn Gail in it. You know, I, I, Lycan theory says you can, but only if you're a mod or admin. Heroes, channel owner admin. I missed that, you guys. I missed that. I missed that. People are messy, but you stick to you, honey. Your TLC shows and cooking look divine. Oh, I am so happy you talking about my cooking, girl. That's that's what I like to do. It relaxes me, Holly Quinn. It relaxes me. I wanna, I wanna do a video on making the how to decorate, how to decorate a cake, because I took some classes. It was a series of classes that I took, not to one of them fancy cooking schools or whatever. It was through, the store Michael's, and they had somebody, you know, come in and show us how to cake decorate. So it wasn't nothing hoity toity or anything. The Rosa show. So if a comment was removed, you will know who did it. If you're a mod, okay, interesting. I've been a casualty of certain people, Holly Quinn says, but it ain't on me. It's on them. Preach. Preach. I hope you having a great night, being. It's gonna get better. Girl, what? Who? I'm not sure what that comment refers to, Holly. Are you talking about my cake decorating? AQT was blocked because she is with me. We need to be we need to be Facebook friends so I can share with you. Oh, you know what? I'll have to create another page on Facebook because I had a Facebook page a couple of years ago, or maybe longer than that. Remember when they had the security breach, and it was right around then on Facebook. Well, at the same time, I was trying to get a page, so I didn't, want them to have certain information, on me. So I didn't put my I got all tripped up on my information because I refused to give them certain things. And so they thought I was going to come in and troll, or maybe they thought that, I would do some, harm to somebody's page or what have you. And so, they took down my page. I ain't never had nobody think that I was a troll or something. I just didn't want them to have, um, my information. So I would have to create another page. You took those same classes, Holly? Okay. Yeah, that lady, she was tough. She was really tough as far as being on her. I mean, what we used to say in Chicago. She was on her on point. She was on her job. I decorate my baby's birthday cake. Oh wow! Do you put them on Pinterest? Because SP, he was talking about he goes on Pinterest, and he was trying to tell me that I should go. So of course I'm going to check it out, but I have to get a few things off my plate. Yeah, I make my stuff from scratch too. Yes, that is so much fun seeing how creative, even if you make a little error, a little oops, um, you can kind of make it into something else if you're good at it, you know. I'm not trying to say I'm expert or anything, but you can make it you can make it work for you. You can turn it into something else. And I've done that plenty of times. I turned the oops into something, very creative. No, me either. Me either, Tans World. I never shared them on YouTube. Now I have Twitter, SP. We know you a dude, SP. I just made one, SP, but I don't really tweet a lot. Okay. At just a weekender. Okay. I don't do nearly as good work as they do, but I make my babies happy doing it, enjoy. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Ossie says my life will be on a panel later on. Okay, Ossie, because it may not be a good idea. What I was just throwing suggestions out there because it. Holly Quinn says, I'm glad, Ossie. I've been played like a mofo. Is it okay? I don't cuss, but can I use that? Because I sure did want to yesterday. I was mad as a mofo. Oh, I wanna continue to laugh. Not funny yesterday, and if I could laugh a little bit. Okay, thank you, Holly. I didn't see your message on StreamYard, so I'm on my phone watching. Also, Outlaw, show your proof if you don't have a problem sending them privately to people. Excuse me, proof about what? Or do you only send them to people's girlfriends and not the guy who it involves? Okay, guy. Okay. Oh, I see you guys and brought each person and brought their entourage. Okay, I see. I think some of you guys think that maybe, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe if I don't go on, I'm not, I don't go on Aussie's channel or I don't go on God Loves Me. Is that why? Is that what's happening now? That you feel like this is even playing ground? I'm not sure because I don't. I have tried to think of and I have tried to verbally state on this live that it was disrespectful to me. I had no dog in this fight, but I also tried to say, what's the solution? Okay, because back and forth, we're not solving anything. Each of us gonna have our own opinion. We're gonna think what we want to think, and say somebody brought something up that they considered a receipt. Would we all believe it? No, no, Holly Quinn, I have not. But somebody asked me to do it, but it was ridiculous because I'm in Cali, okay? This person was in Arizona. So that means I would have to pack up all my stuff to do it. Or let me just put it this way. I had an offer to do that, but I didn't. I didn't do it because, and I ended up telling her, girl, go on to a bakery in Arizona. But see, she know I was gonna give her a good price, and that's why she wanted. And then I was new, and she wanted to throw me some business, and I appreciate it. But no, it when I thought about it, Holly, it's like uh uh. This sound like this gonna be a big old headache. What you say, those tears are hard as crap to make even. I can believe it. I can believe it. But I just thought that, why go to Arizona? And she wanted me to come out there, and do it. And it's like, oh, that's gonna be a whole nother set of expenses. It'd be cheaper for you just to go to go online and see who have a 5 star, read the reviews, um, and choose from that. But it just seemed like it would be too much of a headache. You know what I mean? And I had never done a wedding cake, and I expected for it to be hard. Now, what I should have done is did a trial one, and use the styrofoam because I know how to make the cakes too, from scratch. It wasn't an issue for me, but I should have just used something, something, and kind of did a mock one with the decorating and fondant. I was trying to think of that word. Fondant is so easy to make, and so it was just traveling with all that stuff, and I wouldn't make a frosting cake. I would have it would have been fondant. And then, like I said, the traveling, it just would have been a big old mess. And then if I would have made a big old, that's somebody's wedding. I wasn't ready to give her some jive cake, you know, and be my biggest fear is I'll crash right at say, look, you guys, come on, have a piece. Some's in the trunk, some is on the ground, there's a little bit on the tire. Hey, have at it. Get you, get you some. Oh, Aussie says to, I hope I'm saying your name wrong. Right. Lycan theory. You do notice one person is creating the drama, and it ain't me. The same people who have attacked over 30 people here on YouTube, the same person I have known for 7 months, and I will. Yep, 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 yep. Hey, David, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. How you doing? David says, be in Maryland. With the food you make, I will believe your receipts. I can be bribed with biscuits and gravy. Hey, David. I don't know whether you ever had oxtails. I was telling Holly Queen. I was telling somebody on here. I just made oxtail. I put a picture. It was cooking in my slow cooker on my community page. But man, I'm telling you, David, if I say so myself, them oxtails was the bomb. And I just bought a little one. Expensive too. Like, you know, they don't have much meat, so you gotta buy a lot, and it's mostly bone. So, they can be the cheapest I've seen them was five something, almost $6 a pound. And yeah. But I'm telling you, that's some good eating. Holly, have you ever made oxtails? I don't know if that was you. That I think that was Empath. You still here? Like in theory says, there's a lot of words and zero proofs. All she says, I stick by what she said to me on the phone. Everyone knows one thing. I am not a liar. DeRosa laughs at something. SP, Holly Quinn, just weakening is not a count. What she said was personal. I've only done one once and I was overanalyzing the mess out of making those edges smooth. And yeah, that's what I think Holly is trying to make those edges smooth. But I was getting good at it. I was getting good at it because not only was I doing it in class, I was doing it at home. And I have an aunt which now is like 97 and she loved my cakes. So I was steadily making cakes and working on my technique and and give it to my auntie and she would slice them up and wrap them real good and put them in the freezer and then nobody mess with them because I made it for her. Oh, she a trip even at 96, 97. I forget how old, but she in her 96 or 7s and I think even this year maybe she made 98. I'm not sure. I lost track at 95. But anyway, and then every morning she would take it out and let it thaw out a little bit because she would freeze them. And but to me, fondant don't freeze well in my book. So I would freeze the cake, and then if it was gonna be a while before I deliver it, I would freeze the cake, and then when you make homemade fondant, the it isn't it's best it don't work well the same day. So even if it was a few days, it worked well and it's more workable after a few days. So that it worked out good. But I had a smoother, I have, not had, I have all those little gadgets to decorate. I have all of them. We had to for the classes because each time you took a course, you had a little box, depending on what level you were for that class. David says, okay, I already did that. Okay. Like in theory just says, corrected herself and then also says, you people are being played. And then Holly says, I'm not sure how to find it. Okay, I'm lost now. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. I just told him now. Okay, SP is talking to David. Hey, Miss TR, I just saw you. I'm just scrolling over my notes, my comments, making sure I don't miss anything. Ossie is saying good day to David. Dave, oh, Holly is saying I only done one 5 tier, but it decorated it just dropped. Okay, okay. I think just the dots would be pretty on it. You know what I'm saying? Just the roses would be just fabulous. But if you made a cake and just put those dots on it, oh, that would be really pretty. Holly said, but I was a mess already. Ossie says, GMM, do your live, make it good, then some watch mine. I will discuss every single thing I know about you and everything. You need to stop going around attacking people. Okay, I'm going back to Girl, if you don't freeze it, you get crumbs everywhere with that crumb. Right, exactly. But you know what, Holly? They have a spray. Have you ever used that? You freezing is better to me. Is better to me. But they also have a spray where you spray all over the cake and it kind of seals in those crumbs. Yep. Because I still got some in my cupboard. It's a mixture. I'm not sure exactly what's in there, but I can tell it's got flour in that spray. So I've used that. Um, yeah, try that. Holly, look up Miss Bill's white cake recipe. Holly says, but look up Miss Bill's white. I tell you, you won't find a better cake. You just won't. Okay, Miss Billets. Miss Billets. Okay, let me write that down. I got a pen. Cause see, I get off the live and say what? What she say? And you know, it takes a day or so. It takes a day or so to it takes a day or so for it to so you can be able to go in and see the actual comments. Okay. Okay. Let me I'm gonna be quiet about some cake to Miss. No, that's okay. That's okay. It's like kind of, getting my mind off of some things. I love cake. Like in theory, I love cake. And that's why I have to give it away. Cause see, I'll be sitting on here and my next thing to do with trying to get on to see Dr. Now on my 600-pound life. If I eat all the cakes that I would make, I have to give them away. In fact, you know, I have froze a lot of things because of what's going on, not being able, I haven't been delivering or whatever. And so, and staying in the house cooking. So I have frozen a lot of things. But yeah, I can't, I love cake. That's why I have to give it away. Holly says, okay, I read that. Okay. I had a girlfriend who gave birth to puppies. Oxy. Puppet. I got spam in the chat. Okay, help me out, Miss TR. You got a wrench. I can't. Okay, let me look at my phone. Yeah, ma'am, do your live and you need to stop attacking people. Okay, I gotta. Aussie Outlaw, you broke our deal. That's what Aussie says. You broke our deal. Oh, I better plug it up. Hold on, guys. I gotta plug up my computer. Oh crap. Hold on, guys. I gotta plug up my computers. Running out of juice. Battery's low. Stop. Okay. Okay. Holly is saying it's literally is a cake that is white as snow when made. Okay. Oh, Holly, you gotta try it. Oxtail, girl. But try to find some place where it's cheaper because it can be a little pricey. Oh, it was good, Holly. Miss TR says oxtail. You get it at the butcher and choose a whole tail. They had a whole tail, and they will cut it for you. You will get more for your bucks. Yeah, I can see how you could. Black in Theory says oxtail doesn't sound good at all, but I hear good. It don't sound good. It does not sound good. Like what oxtails? But I'm telling you, it's good. I wouldn't lie to you. It's good. I mean, if you could just not think of what it is, you know, because people say you actually eat an ox's tail. No, it don't sound good at all. Trust, but it is. It's hard. It's real. I've heard it's real good, but it's something here that is prominent. That is not, but it's not something here that is prominent for prominently available. You from Tennessee and they don't have oxtails? Huh? Black in Theory says in Florida. Ox ears. No, oxtails. I see. Yeah, yeah. I hear about Caribbean people eating it all the time. Uh huh. Oh, and they put a lot of spices and oh, I don't put as many spices as the people in the Caribbean do, but they eat a lot of oxtail. I just never tried it. Yeah, the first time if you never tried it, it sounds a little gross. Girl, if you don't freeze it, you get crumbs everywhere with that. Okay, I didn't went up. Tennessee is more of a southern state, not tropical. Yeah, but you can still get it. Tennessee, you still can get it there. Yeah, you get more barbecue and soul food there. Yeah, Holly, you got the pigs, pig's ass, but not the ox ass. Also, you've been down. You'll chat about 10 minutes. I know I am. I know I am. That's why I had to go. I had to go to my phone. If you can eat, that's right. If you can eat oxtails, you can beef stew. Yeah, you can eat oxtail. Many Southerns eat it too. What'd you say? You was born in the year of the ox, and I'm a Taurus. I'm also very fat. Stop. Who cares, Jamie Gay? You guys. Well, who you saying prove it to? Like in theory, who you saying prove it to? What you saying prove it? Jamie and DeRosa are besties. Okay. They don't mean any harm. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. I did not mean to put that up. I accidentally clicked on that and I didn't. Well, it's not bad. But I put it up there. Okay. Okay, there we go. There, DeRosa's a good yet strange man. I like him. I poke fun. I do it to everyone. It's my way of bonding. Okay. It's like Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. But let me just say this one thing, you guys, and I'm on a serious note. On a serious note, okay. Me too. Me too. Like in theory, I'll just call you theory. Me too. Rosa, I bet you would like to sit on Pinocchio and have him. Ooh, he's a mess, Miss. Yeah, he is. But let me just say this, guys. Let me just say this uh, to everybody, and I know some people probably left, but let me just say it anyway. I understand that both people, the people involved with some of the things that happened today, I know they probably um, well, I'm not sure of both people, but I'm sure that someone has brought people because they with them, and I made fun and called it an entourage. But when you follow someone and you know someone in a light, and they may express some things that they're not happy with, you don't want to feel like you want to go on and be by yourself and be attacked. So I understand that. I understand that. That's just, part of being supportive to someone. I understand that. However, yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand that people want, but it was a few of us that was actually here when everything went down. So the way it appeared, let me shut my dog up because he irritating the mess out of me. Come on, let's go outside. Outside. Come on, let's go outside. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, the point I'm making is I it was a few of us here that actually felt what was going on. And personally, like I said before, I was hurt, number one. I was confused on why. And then I was angry. Now, everybody, right now, you're welcome on my channel. There's not one person, I see what was going on, people trying to shift the conversation to something else, make me laugh. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. However, I started to shut this down, but then I said, no, I'm gonna let it play out. Let's get this frustration out, whatever. Whether I go to both lives or only one, I don't know. But I want to say one thing. This will be the yesterday it was a topic of conversation. Today it was a conversation. It will not be a topic of conversation again. Not at all. Not because I don't want people to clear things up, but it's not going to clear up, guys. What's said is said, what's done is done, and it's going to, it's not going to be resolved here. Time is going, it heals, time heals a lot of things to the point that people may not get a resolution to something, but they say, oh, the heck with it. I ain't got time for it. And they drop it and say, live and let live, whatever, whatever. I enjoyed you guys trying, laughing with me, making me laugh, saying little silly stuff. I know you do, Miss Tiara. She said, I come in love. And that's what I want you guys to do. Come in love. But if I don't never see you again, if you don't never come into my life again, I wish you well, but this will not be the topic. This was supposed to be positive, and I was hoping, against hope, that it would turn positive. Maybe one would see the other one's point of view. I don't know. But I'm just saying it was a few of us. It was just a few of us. And you have no idea how that made me feel. Something that I was watching events, but I wasn't going to bring it up because I didn't want to be part of it. I was just observing because it was my channel. So I was just watching everything, you know, and then, going back and listening to my lives because you do miss some things. You miss some things, that you hadn't heard before. Um, so I'm good. Yeah, yeah. Who is that said I'm behind on comments? Yeah. And see, it's been said, and everybody agreed. Nobody had a problem with AQT, but yet she was the one that was singled out. Now, how is that? Why is that? Someone that everybody agrees did not have a part in this, but she was singled out. And my channel, I believe, was watched to see who was coming in and out. Okay, I can find this person on being Marilyn Gale. Now, this is what I think. So it played out here. Do I think that what took place was a spur of the moment thing? I mean, I believe some things was orchestrated. Let me just put that out there. But I think some things, one, one thing in particular, I think was a spur of the moment thing. Maybe someone got angry and fed up and I'm sick of this or whatever, whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why was she targeted? And the thing about it, if everybody agrees that HUT didn't have a dog in this fight, as far as, okay, I never talked to, I don't have a problem with her. I didn't think we had a problem with her. My thing is, you come to my channel, maybe, and I felt targeted. I did. I felt set up. I felt manipulated. The way I felt, is that genuine? It is for me. I felt very disrespected, like, oh, you don't feel no regard for me, that you can try to. I felt set up. Maybe, as time goes by, like I said, I forgive, but I would be a fool if I tried to forget it, because if you don't take care of certain things and let people know what your feelings are, it has the opportunity to happen again. That's why this is going to be the last conversation on this, because if I didn't truly care about some people, soon as you came onto this channel, I would have shut you down. But no, I wanted you to. Okay, you went through the trouble to make it so you can voice your opinion, and give your side of it. But not again, not again. So if anybody just can't see where I'm coming from, I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you, but I do appreciate the laughs that some people just tried to make me laugh. Let me go over. I am so behind. You are right. I'm so behind on my comments. Um, Miss Punkstatic channel does movie reviews and play games, and it's a lot of fun. I wanted to play a game. I wanted to do it for Friday or Saturday, and never would I ever. I had went to some lives, and they were playing that game. It was so much fun. People get silly, and then you learn by some people say, "Oh, girl, I see you. Uh-huh. You just admitted to that. You can't take it back." Ossie said I would have been done, but she brought it up again today. Yes. Yes. On my channel. Yeah. Yeah. Over 30 and counting the people she has tagged. Holly says, I enjoy your stream. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. You guys will come and talk smack with me, play games with me or whatever. Um, but if you don't, that's cool. We got free will. That's cool. But I don't want anybody to think I'm stupid. If you are totally wrong. If you think I'm stupid, then look in the mirror, because I see what's what. Then I go over my lives again, not all of them, but most of them, just to make sure that I saw what was going on. Um, I don't like this. I'm not a messy channel. The only person I have drug on my channel, to be honest with you, is my ex-husband, and he deserves And if you're telling the truth, it if you're telling the truth, that's fine. But I only, and I say I drug him, but I was just saying the topic was, I was just talking about how men are very important in their children's lives. And in doing so, I had to give the flip side of what damage it'll do, guys, if you're not in your children's life. And, it made some people butt hurt because I told the truth on you know, and my perspective because I lived it. But other than that, don't think people have on YouTube haven't done me wrong. Some people, but you know what? I I act like they don't even exist. You done me wrong. And I know they didn't talk smack about me, but you know what? And say they Christians. But you know what? That's before you. That's between you and God. But because you're gonna have to account for those loose lips. But what I did is just it was a teachable moment to let people know how very valuable men are to their children and in their life, and they have a spiritual connection. And I gave examples. But that's the only dragging I did on my channel. And you know what? If the subject came up again, I'd do it again because somebody younger might be going through something, and maybe I can offer some type of advice. I don't know. Thank you, Holly, though, when she said she enjoyed my stream. Thank you so much. If GMM knows who did it, why didn't she say so? Why make a live stream about it? More money, perhaps. Perhaps. About making money, Aussie, it always is. Use who you use for dollars. And I felt used. I did. Holly Quinn, you got it. Yep. I love to be able to comment on ELM's channel, but after she broke up my relationship for her own financial gain. Whoa. hmm Like I said, the few people, the few people that was here when everyone went down. You can't tell us how we felt. You can't tell me how I felt. How I felt, it was just when you could see when I began to understand what was going on, because like I said, I had a good idea what's going on, but I wasn't sure. But when it started playing out, um, when it started playing out, I just felt like, okay, I thought we was all cool. Harley Quinn, people will work her out sooner or later. Gentlemen can join my panel. Oh my, that'll be a sight to see. I know it'll be too late for Jamie and I then, but I know. DeRosa said, "What the?" I'll say, "What the what?" How do you know? I hope you guys get back together. Oh my gosh, this sounds like, ooh, that sounds like some deep stuff. The only money Jim makes is the money I give her. Oh, what's that, DeRosa? I'm gonna leave that one alone. Miss TR says, being Marilyn Gail, wow, I'm so lost in the subject. You set the rules because it's your channel. Respect or you get zapped. On my channel, no one disrespect anyone, especially me. And that's what I felt, disrespected. So I had to do what I had to do. As hard as it was, I had to do what I had to do. And some people might say, well, you know what? You'll see who hid the channels, who did, who, uh-uh. I know another lie that I went to, and we all thought he was tripping. The same thing happened. A person that had access to a wrench, the same thing happened. Don't know, don't ask me how. But in a series of me trying to correct the problem and what I did to correct the problem, it to me, to me, it was proof of who I thought it was. Because after I did certain things, AQT was able to come out. My thing is, don't use my channel as your vendetta. Don't use my channel to to get back at nobody. Don't do that. That's disrespecting me, especially when I felt like I was set up in order for certain things to take place. I mm-mm. So few of us was here. Girl, yes, come play. He has a lot of fun. Who, DeRosa? Oh, okay, okay. It's another channel of Jamie's. Okay, yeah. So for those of you that like me, I don't like a lot of drama. Not on my channel. You came in, you don't know what's going on. Maybe that's good. By seeing all those dishes they call. I know, Holly. I gotta wash my dishes after I cook. I haven't even cooked yet. Miss Southern Belle, remember when you sat on the porch snap and green beans with your grandmother, your mom? Remember those when everything went peaceful, simple? We talked about that, Southern Belle. Everything was so simple back in the day on the porch with grandma, mom, and all the aunts around. I sound like Alex Haley, getting ready to tell my roots. uh, but guys, you know what? I'm going to end this live. Thank you guys for joining me. Uh, in the future, GLM, in the future, uh, all those say and do, leave it on your channel. Don't come here with it. Out of respect for me, don't bring it here. I let it happen, but this is the last day. Thanks, Holly. You still shell and shuck. Teach my boys to sing. That's right. Teach them boys how to cook. What you say? We can grow tomatoes, okra, corn, squash, green peppers, and all. You know what? I'm gonna try to start. I'm gonna try to start just with tomatoes and maybe some peppers and maybe some herbs. Um, I wanna do something on the inside. I wanna see, get some of those lights or whatever. And because if I put them outside, okay, when I first moved here, I had a big old huge humongous orange tree, and what it did, it drew rats. And one got in my garage. Well, I quickly called, the exterminator man. I was ready to put my house up for sale. So I cut the tree down because I had asked the exterminator what's the best way to get rid of them. He said the quickest way is to get rid of the food source. So I cut my tree down. So I don't want to put vegetables and all that out. So I was talking on somebody else's live, and they were saying, do it on the inside, Marilyn, do this, do that. They gave me some good advice. So I am. And I'm going to document it too. It'll be just a small segment on my channel, of the growth and the progress. But I got so many projects that, as P was talking about a Pinterest page, is like, oh, where am I gonna find the time? Right, Holly? You say ain't nobody got time for that. uh, and those of you that don't know each other, kind of check each other channel out. Believe it or not, this is also a channel growth channel where you can from time to time, I'll let you guys put your pages link or new video link, whatever. But yeah, you know, I may come up with some drama, but if I come up with some drama, I'll tell you what, it's going to be 90 Day Fiance. I don't too much like them housewives no more. It's gonna be somebody else's drama. And if it is drama for me, it's just telling the truth about certain groups of people. And I won't name names. I didn't even name my ex's name, you know. But it'll be a lesson in it. It's not to bash anyone. It's like, okay, um, pay child support. Those kids gotta eat. They can't wait for you. They got to eat every day. Them little people, they like to eat 3 meals a day. So feed them. So if I come off like that, then it's always gonna be something helpful. Something people should be doing anyway. And if people call it bashing or whatever, so be it. Then I'm bashing. But I call it just calling a spade a spade. Yes, we have, Aussie. We've had some great discussions here. And that's the way I want to keep it. That's the way I want to keep it. Some borax around your garden will protect them. Oh, what? Borax. Oh, okay. 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 Because even if I put them in the container, Holly, I want to make sure. Because I had a beautiful grapevine when I moved here. I looked up, I said, oh, I'm going to have some grapes. And it was a lot. And so I left, I was watering and everything. I didn't pay too much attention. I just watered. Oh, when a gardener come, they would water, whatever. I said, okay, I'm gonna look at the progress of my grapes. I went out there and them little boogers didn't leave me nothing. They ate every grape on. I hope they stomach bust because they ate everything. I hope they had diarrhea, reflux, whatever. Because they ate everything. What you say before, Miss Hart, ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I was just talking about, my little garden that I'm gonna try to start. And then Miss Holly was giving me some hints. I know somebody told me if you grow mint, that'll keep them away too. I don't know. I don't know. But I think that was Miss TR that told me that. Yeah. Guys, hold on just a second. In, in. I'll be out there in a minute. That was my needy dogs, you guys. Okay, Miss TR. Yeah, mint keeps animal away, especially mice and deer. Well, I don't have to worry about the deer. I did see a possum though once. Well, a couple of times. My dogs kept barking, and I'm saying, well, because they come out at night, they're nocturnal. And my dog, the one dog in particular, started barking. I said, nothing out there. I looked, and the big old possum was scaling my walls. Oh Lord, here we go. Then seen a rat. Now I got possum too. I mean, I don't live in the forest. I guess they everywhere, but it's like all these little critters around here. So I was ready to put my house for sale, but the way things are right now, I think I'll hold on it for a little while. It might be really hard to to sell because of the times. But guys, I have enjoyed you guys. Um, I have enjoyed to. I always uh, see. That's why I don't want no mess out of people because I enjoy RC and AQT. Don't. Mm-mm. No, don't start. Don't start. If you start, you got to come up with some good receipts. So but not on my page. Not on my page. Why you starting? But no, no. Don't start nothing with Miss TR, Miss Deborah. People come to my channel every day. Don't start nothing. Miss Southern Belle. And now that I know Holly and few, don't start no mess. Won't be no mess, like my mama used to say. I'm gonna have to take you out in the woodshed, give you a whooping. Not no whipping. I'm gonna give you a whooping. So I again, guys, I done said this a few times. I keep on thinking of something else because it's hard, And you know what, guys, even though I was butthurt a few days ago, I still like doing my lives. I still like interacting with people, and you know, um, and even with these times, giving lives, it makes you kind of forget about, but even for a little while, it kind of make you forget what's going on right now, and just have regular conversations with people. You know what I mean? Okay, Deborah is speaking to people, I'll see, and they're speaking back. And Miss TR, Marilyn Gale, you're not a beef. No, I'm not. I am not. And people who thought I was, you better ask somebody, because I'm not. I know channels that are beef channels, and if they want to do that, hey, it's your channel. I ain't got nothing to say about it. But that's just not my style. I'm trying to I'm trying to live a certain type of life, guys. I want to be respectful to everybody. I want to love everybody. I want to encourage people. I don't want to bash you now. Like I said, some subjects you might get the truth and nothing but the truth, and it may sound like bashing, but it's not. I'm just giving a little lesson to maybe somebody who went through or going through the same thing. But I am not. No, I'm not a beef channel. Um, Thank you, Asi. Thank you, Asi. I appreciate that. He said AQ10. I both love you, Marilyn. I love you guys too. You've not shown me any reason not to. Not at all. not at all. But I appreciate people sharing me out, some with good intentions, maybe some with not good intentions. But I think it'll give people time to think and meditate on what's going on, what's been happening. Maybe it will soften people's hearts, maybe not. And like I said, maybe sometimes it just have to be time. You know, it might just be time that will make things better. Um, and then sometimes you just have to leave certain people alone. Sometimes people are toxic. Sometimes you gotta love people at a distance. I know that too well. Not anybody on YouTube because I can zap them. You know, uh, sometimes people are just unequally yoked. Okay, I gotta get my phone because I think I'm missing some of the. Deborah Mosley says, I agree. Miss Tiara says, blessings. We should be a light in this world and not be toxic. I'm going to Deep Cop. She just went live. Oh, okay. Tell Deep Cop I say hello. If after I do a few things, if she's still, you know, if she's still her live available, she get long live, so she probably be there for about at least 3 4 hours. I ain't mad at her. I just would be tired and hungry. And yeah, so you have a good night, Miss TR. I'm gonna close up myself after the what? How many times I said that? But I wanted to kind of, visit with Deborah for a little because she just came in. But Deborah, I, you there's the replay. Um, if you want to know what was going on, and then maybe it's a good thing you don't. You're welcome, Miss TR. I'll see you over there in a bit. After I do some things. I always try to cook after the lives, but today I think I'm just gonna throw something in the microwave. Hey, anybody cook dinner today? I'll come over to your house. What you got going on, Aussie? I'll go to your house. Miss Southern Belle, I know you got something good cooking. How about you, Holly? So anyway, guys, for real, for real, for real, for real. I'm gonna close this up, and those of you that I'm gonna look on, especially Holly. I'm not sure about you. I think I'm subscribed to you already. I think I am. I think because some people I be talking to and think I subscribe to. So, ooh, I never did subscribe. I like the content we have, but I'm gonna double check though. I'm gonna double check. But most of you guys, I think I got you. And be good to your host. Um, Throw shrimp on the Barbie. Yes, that's what them Australians do. They throw shrimp on the Barbie, and he gonna throw one on for me. Shrimp don't sound too bad. I got some shrimp in my freezer, and they only take a few minutes to cook. I can make me some quick shrimp fried rice. Now this time I won't make it. I'll just add onions and a bell pepper. Um, but this I got a box, so I can see how that turned out. I usually cook from scratch, but I can make an exception. But anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off now. Have a great evening. Aussie, let me know, well, do a community post if you do live. Um, so I'm going to call it a day for the YouTube. Gosh, I didn't spend 2.5 hours. No wonder my dogs is acting a fool. Yeah, I got my door bombarded so they can't bum rush me and make me cook. But anyway, see you guys because I see myself going to another subject. I wish all of you well. I really do. Thank you for coming and have a good night.